The Real Hustle, the programme which gives you a backstage tour of the most popular scams being run by con artists in Britain today. Our hustlers are Alex. He's a skilled sleight-of-hand specialist and can steal from his victims in the blink of an eye. Paul, an expert on gambling and high-tech scams, frequently working for Las Vegas casinos as a consultant. And Jess, the femme fatale, she loves to manipulate and deceive, especially the opposite sex. Our hustlers have been travelling the UK to demonstrate the cons for our concealed cameras, and if you watch closely, you'll learn how never to get fooled again. This is The Real Hustle. In this episode, we'll see how con artists can fleece you at the port, how a classic market rip-off works, and how a high-tech criminal can sting you for cash online. Today, the hustlers are down at the White Cliffs of Dover to show our secret cameras a very devious scam. Jess, Paul and Alex are undertaking the high-risk, high-reward hustle and the targets of booze cruisers who come off the ferry from France. This is the Customs Sea Scam.
Uniform in this situation is a very powerful tool. The reason for that is if you do stick a customs uniform on and speak with any sense of authority, people are very unlikely to question you. People are very unlikely to start asking for ID and how do I know what you're telling me is true. All that just goes out the window. They just do what they're told.
And that's why the penalty for impersonating a customs officer is so high. It's up to a year imprisonment, so you shouldn't have been naughty boys.
Alex and Paul have pulled into a residential area to do some custom modding to their white van. Due to the dangerous nature of this hustle, they want as few people as possible to see them in their fake customs uniforms. Meanwhile, Jess is acting as their lookout and is scouting for a mark in a car loaded up with booze and any police or real customs officers on the prowl. Jess spots a good hit and calls Paul with the details of the car.
Jess.
Yeah, I've got the mark, it's a silver Polo.
Okay.
The hustle is on. They find the target and trail it for a while, making sure they find a quiet spot away from the port and its authorities before pulling them over. The car they've picked out has a visible load of booze in the back. But as Alex and Paul drive past, they get a pleasant surprise. The car contains 4 nervous-looking lads, top of the hit list of customs suspects. Alex and Paul step out of the van. In their uniforms, they look the genuine article, but they'll need to do this by the book to be believed. Remember, our hustlers are playing out this con in full view. At any moment, they could be caught out by the real authorities.
Hi guys,
He's on.
Okay. So ask everybody inside to get some form of ID, passport, driver's license, just step outside the vehicle. Thank you.
Our hustlers understand how customs officials think, and Alex has spotted that 4 likely lads in a booze-filled car were probably stopped by the French authorities first. Alex puts his cards on the table and takes a risk.
And we've been radioed over from Calais. You just come from Calais, yeah?
Yeah.
You were stopped there, I believe, yeah? Customs had a look at you there?
Just said where we came from.
Okay.
Said we've been shopping.
All right, they just asked you a few questions there.
It's paid off. He's absolutely right, and the hustler's cover is now backed up even further.
And my colleague and I are going to have a look in the car. Is there anything you want to declare to us now before we do that?
The guys aren't putting up any kind of fight.
Yeah, Oscar.
All right, anything on you shouldn't have?
Go ahead.
All right.
Volkswagen Polo.
And if they weren't totally convinced, they will be now. Jess radios through and reads out their car registration number for all to hear. It's another slick operation from our trio, and the boys don't stand a chance of seeing through it.
Could you line up over here, please, lad? Thank you. Nothing sharp in here. I don't want to find out the hard way. No?
No,
Okay. Okay.
Paul lines up the lads like a bunch of naughty schoolboys. Looking defeated and doing exactly as they're told, now is the perfect time for our hustlers to strike for the swag. Alex delivers the bad news.
All right, customs have got reason to believe that these goods are intended for commercial use, okay? We have to confiscate these goods, we have to impound these goods and take them to a holding warehouse, okay? What you have to do now is you go back down to customs house, we'll give you the directions, exactly where to go, yeah? There, some officers are going to ask you a few questions. Once they're satisfied that these goods are for personal use, they'll direct you to the warehouse where you can pick them up, okay? Understood? Yeah? All right, we need to get all that stuff out and into the back of that van in front of you, okay?
Quickly now.
So, our hustlers have seized the goods, and to add insult to injury, they've even got the lads doing all the fetching and carrying. It's amazing what a uniform can do, but they need to get a move on and shift them all into the back of the van as soon as possible. The boys have managed to put an enormous amount of booze into their car, and this is taking longer than the hustlers expected. They're running the risk of being caught red-handed at any time. Finally, the last bottle's loaded in, and the hustlers are relieved to have escaped the eyes of the law. You think taking hundreds of pounds from right under someone's nose would be a little harder than this?
You go down there now, they should be able to process you very quickly, so the sooner you do it, the sooner you get your stuff back, yeah?
But because they think they're getting their goods back later that day, the boys don't see too much of a problem. They think they're being inconvenienced. In reality, blatantly wrong. Oh dear lads, you've been well and truly hard.
In everyday life, we simply haven't got time to check out every assumption we're making all of the time. So if we see someone in uniform, we see someone in a police uniform, we assume it's a policeman. So uniforms are kind of shortcuts. They allow us to make assumptions about people. And once we've made that assumption, then normally the person in the uniform is in some kind of position of power to ask us for money, to ask us to do something, whatever. And so we tend to just go along with that. It's an assumption we make. Like most assumptions, most of the time it's true. In the con game, it's used to fleece us.
Incredibly believable, and I was petrified. I didn't know what to do.
I just thought they were absolute bastards, and I was just like, what are you doing? And the fact that we had to carry all the booze into the van was just gutting.
We know where customs officers work. They work at the port of entry, or they'll have some sort of official documentation, and if they're not at the port, if they're not in the environment where you would expect them, then make that phone call to the local customs office to check out who they are.
Our hustlers have come to a pool hall for a few games, but there's no time out from scamming. They're here to hustle some quick cash out of the local punters with a pool proposition bet.
A proposition bet, everybody knows a proposition bet. It's basically, I can bet you I can do something, will you bet against me that I can or cannot do this?
I think the best kind are the ones where there's a secret at work that the victim isn't aware of. Like when you're in a pool room and you suggest that you can push a ball down so it goes further than they can. No matter how hard they try, they can't get it as far as you because they don't know the secret.
Paul's found someone who's up for a challenge.
Step up, all the way over here. You strong?
Sometimes.
Test the strength. Who's stronger, you or me? All right. What do you think?
Me.
All right, okay. Let's prove it. You willing to put your money where your mouth is?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
If we were just to take this and throw it down there, you could get it anywhere, right? Just depending on luck.
Yeah.
The test is how far you can get it with one finger on top.
Yeah.
And you got to press it down as hard as you can.
Right.
And whoever gets the furthest is the strongest.
Okay.
That's just one finger.
Yeah.
See your finger. I don't know, look about the same to me. So what do you think? How much?
I don't know, $5. Start.
$5? All right, let's see the money.
So your money.
That's fair enough.
There it is.
All right, put it down. How much is in there? What is that?
30 quid or something.
30 quid. Well, look, there's 30 quid. Yeah, there's 30. All right. There?
Okay.
30 quid?
Yeah.
You think you're stronger?
Yeah.
All right. Put it up like that. Take your finger. You can go first, okay? Yeah. Press down as hard as you like. Get it as far as you can. I think I can do better.
Double quiz.
Yeah, you've been taken already, mate.
So what happened there? How did Paul manage to thrash the big guy? Both Paul and the mark use the same technique of pressing their fingers down on top of the ball to make it roll from underneath and down the table. When the mark pushes down on the ball, the grip between his finger and the ball causes backspin, which quickly stops it. But watch Paul. Whilst the mark is taking his shot, he slyly licks his finger. By wetting his finger, Paul's contact with the ball is all the more slippery, so there's less friction, and when his finger pushes down, the ball shoots away with no backspin. It seemed to our mark that Paul had the strength of a superhero, but actually all he had was a finger-licking good trick up his sleeve. The thrifty shopper can pick up many bargains at street markets across the country. But if you happen to come across a stall of the kind Alex and Paul are running, you definitely end up with far less than you bargained for. This is the Jam Auction. The Jam Auction is a simple street market rip-off where the customer parts with their cash and gets nothing of value in return. Today our stall-holding hustlers are trying to demonstrate how easy it is to hook people in with an empty promise. They'll have you believe that if you get involved with their auction, you'll be rewarded with a high-value bargain. In fact, that bargain never materialises. You walk away with less than you started with.
It's a beautiful scam, and it relies on people wanting something for nothing, which of course they don't get.
The carrot that you're dangling in front of the mark is the boxes of really expensive things, items that you have behind you. But obviously you're starting from the cheaper items.
By the time they find out that it isn't a free-for-all, it's way too late.
Alex and Paul have set up their auction and gathered a crowd. Hidden cameras have been placed all around to pick up the action.
You guys have come here for a bargain. Everybody comes here for a bargain. You know, forget the high street, forget the internet. We've got a sale today to promote the market and to promote markets all over the country.
Actually, there is no special promotion for the market. It's a lie to get the crowd gathered round. And soon they've got their punters who are ready to buy the attractive bargain electronics on view.
That's a cosmetic kit. If you went to the high street, you pay a £5 for this. It's got everything.
Paul starts spieling the crowd to get them interested in his auction. He's offering a very cheap deal. And if they need any prompting to part with their money, Jess is in the crowd wearing a hidden camera and she's ready to make the first purchase if necessary.
What we have here is a gents grooming kit. Now in here you get a pair of toenail clippers, fingernail clippers, you get tweezers. If I gave them both to you for £1, that's the kind of bargain that you're looking for. Alex, give everybody with £1 one of these.
He's selling both a ladies' and a gents' grooming kit together for the grand prize of £1.
Now we're here to promote the market today, but we're going to give you the bargain of a lifetime. Stay with us.
Once again, Paul mentions the bargain of a lifetime is coming up.
When you've got your bag, put your hand up. Very important. Everybody, come on. If you're happy with your purchase, keep your hand in the air and say, I'm happy.
And now he's introduced his catchphrase.
Alex, everybody who's happy, give them their money back. But you get your money back.
Here's your £1 back. £1 back. £1 back. Support your local market.
After getting 2 products for the price of 1 and then getting their money back, the crowd can't believe how good this auction is. If they're getting such a good discount on these goods, how cheaply will they bag the electronics in the back of the van?
This is the kind of thing that companies buy for their executives. This is a 20 set of classic pens. We're going to take it one step further. That's a desktop calculator.
Now the hustlers are selling 2 more items for a £5.
Give us a £5, put that in your bag, and just like that. Come on, everybody. And put your hand up if you're happy, come on.
And again, the catchphrase comes.
Hey, Alex, give them their money back.
And again, the money is returned to the crowd.
We're going to give you a bargain you will not believe, I guarantee it. It's classic, it'll never age. It's Italian glass. You can hear it from there. It's a beautiful piece.
Like teaching a dog to do tricks, the crowd learns through repetition and reward. Every time they buy something, they say they're happy. And Paul gives them their money back.
Give them their money back. They're in.
Another item, this time for a £10. By now, the crowd are just buying everything. They want to stick around for the expensive stuff, even if it means bidding for a tatty vase they don't even want. And after all, it's all free anyway. The hustlers just keep on giving the crowd and their accomplice Jess their money back.
Hand up if you're happy. Alex, give them the money back. Who's happy? You're happy.
The crowd are all carrying on faithfully with the auction. They're sure the electronics will soon come on sale.
Don't forget the bargains are coming. We are giving you the bargain of a lifetime, right? Right.
Finally, Alex gives the crowd a sniff of what they want.
Now, what's next? We're going to go to the...
MP3 flip.
No, we'll go to the watches first.
But Paul wants to sell the crowd a watch each first, instead of the MP3.
These, if you went down the street, I saw exactly the same models down the street for 60 quid. Now remember, we're here to make you happy. We're leading to the big bargain. If you want to be happy, take £20 out of your pocket and buy one of these watches.
The crowd are about to buy a watch for £20 each. If things carry on the way they were, Paul will give back their £20 and move on to the MP3 players next. But they will all have to buy a £20 watch first. The watches have flown out of the van. Alex has shifted £400 worth. It's time to move on to the next load of goods. Or so the crowd thinks. But our hustlers have a surprise in store.
Who's happy? Let me see you. I can't hear you. Let me hear you. Who's happy? Well, folks, if you're happy, we're happy. Thank you very much. Get down.
And so our hustlers have brought the hammer down on this auction. Instead of giving the £20 notes back and moving on to the MP3 players, they've disappeared with the cash. Everyone in the crowd is left a bit bewildered, but content enough. After all, they've got a bag of goodies worth at least £20, haven't they?
The beauty of this scam is that when the auction is over and they're left with that bag of stuff, they're really thinking that they wish the thing could have gone on so they could have got more of what they were looking for in the first place.
Only until you point out to them that the true value of all the stuff that they've got in their bag is probably about £4. They paid 20 for it, and also they didn't want that stuff in the first place. Yeah. Then it becomes a different story.
Now that you've told me I've got a £5's worth of stuff for 20 quid, I'm not happy.
In the classic con, there's a kind of build-up which happens. You place your trust in the con man, you give them a small amount of money, and lo and behold, you get your money back, or maybe you even win some more money. And so you think, well, this is great, I can invest some more in this scheme, and you win again. Then you invest some more, and then suddenly you lose everything. But there's also a sense of conditioning people. You're saying to them, look, this is the scheme. You know, if you're happy, you get your money back. If you're happy, you get your money back. On the final one, they're all happy, and suddenly they don't get their money back. They've been conned. But of course, along the way, all the time, they've been telling you, the marks have been telling the con man, we're happy. Yep, we're satisfied. And so even at that end point, when they've been conned, they may be able to convince themselves they are happy. They haven't been conned. In that sense, it's the absolutely perfect con.
How many times have you ever played the games at the fairground? And how many times have you ever seen anyone walk off with the biggest prize on the stall? If the answer is never, our real hustlers have come to the fair to show you why.
Fairground scams have been around for a very long time. Most of the time, if you go to a legitimate fairground, you won't get cheated. There is a chance of winning. But in the old days, particularly with touring carny shows, the games were definitely rigged. These toys, by the time they've paid for the toys and taken your money to play the game, they're already in profit, even if you win first time. So it's a great way to make some easy money.
Pop 2 balloons, win a prize!
Jess has set up a fairground classic, the balloon. On her board there are loads of balloons, and for £1 the victim can have 3 darts. If they manage to pop 2 balloons with the 3 darts, they win. Easy, isn't it?
Oh, close and lucky. Oh, you're really bad.
Well, actually, no. Even if you do have the skills and aim to hit the balloons in the first place, which most of them don't, you'll still come a cropper with Jess's hustle. You see, Jess's darts are so blunt that even if a mark scores a direct hit, the dart just bounces right off again. And look at the balloons, they're only half inflated, making them less taut, more rubbery, all the more difficult to pop. And for these reasons, Jess can stand back
Oh, never mind.
and watch the cash roll in.
Oh, close and lucky.
In my game, you had to pop 2 balloons out of 3, but the chances of popping even 1 balloon was slim because the balloons were already deflated and the darts were blunt, and throwing in rules like you have to throw from behind the line, it did make it really difficult.
The darts game here, the dart came out, it hit a balloon, bounced down, hit me in the stomach.
I've played games like this a few times, but only rarely, and I've never really won.
They are designed to give you very little margin for error. You know, out of the 3 darts, you've got to pop 2 balloons. Well, if you miss on your first go, that means you can't miss with the other 2. That's already hard enough to do.
We're not saying don't go and play these games, because we like to play them as well. But there's often an element out there who are trying to just take your money without giving you a chance to win.
Pickpockets often hunt in packs, so whilst one thief is distracting the mark, the other's already dipping for their wallet and then passes it on to a third who gets away clean.
For this scam, our pack of hustlers have placed themselves strategically around this cafe, rigged with our concealed cameras. Here are Jess, Paul and Alex, all apparently unconnected and grouped around a mark. Jess starts the ball rolling with a scam we like to call...
Excuse me, can you smell my bag for a minute, please?
Mind my bag.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Excuse me, you left your bag.
Excuse me, mate.
No?
That was the girl sat at the table there. She asked
Yes,
me.
I thought it was hers. I'm sorry.
All right.
So, in case you missed it, here's a replay. With the mark getting Jess's bag back, Alex was able to grab the mark's laptop, hide it under his coat, and pass right by the mark undetected. Returning to his seat, the mark spots he's missing something. It seems like such an easy scam to become a victim of, but how can it be avoided?
Well, the best way is to use the clips provided in many of the cafes and pubs for clipping your bag into. They're often provided in these places now. The other way is to obviously keep it right on top of you so that it's in your vision all times.
Paul and Jess have come to this hotel room for a bit of privacy. They need to set up and test their equipment before they can put their next high-tech scam into action. With just a standard laptop and a wireless network card, they'll be examining the most anonymous and audacious way hustlers can steal our most valuable information: our credit card details. This is the Wi-Fi scam.
The Wi-Fi hustle is one that's fast growing in this country, unfortunately. The basic scam is a hustler can hijack a network and make it seem as if it's a different network. So for example, you have a cafe that's offering a Wi-Fi service. Hustler can sit in, hijack that network, rename it into something different, and get people to log on to that network.
The main benefit of setting up a false front is to get somebody to come in through your doorway, which means you get access to everything they bring through that door.
Our hustlers have picked a location to find themselves the perfect marks. It's a travel hotel, and we've set up our hidden cameras in the lobby. Paul grabs a seat and sets up his computer. He has switched on his laptop and is now receiving internet signals from the hotel's network. And now his computer is sending out wireless internet signals for other users to connect to. As soon as a genuine customer tries to go online, they'll register via Paul's site and he will steal their credit card details. In comes likely looking mark number 1. The mark logs on and starts trying to get on the internet. The strongest signal for the mark to log onto is the one coming from Paul's laptop, so he decides to log into that network. That's his mistake. He has was greeted with an access page asking for his credit card details as payment. However, this page is actually a hoax and has been created by Paul to enable him to steal the credit card details which have been typed in. Now Paul has his details, he's off on a virtual shopping trip. What does he fancy buying? How about this nice pool table? At the click of a button, Paul has robbed our first mark of £2,000. The mark's just surfing the net obliviously. Mark number 2 has now been targeted. He logs onto Paul's wireless network and Paul can instantly read his credit card details. What luxury item can Paul get himself this time? This plasma TV looks good. In a matter of minutes, Paul has managed to spend £3,000 of our victims' money and they are none the wiser. With the lobby filling up with more potential marks, Paul could steal, surf and spend for as long as his heart desires. It seems like such an easy scam to become a victim of, but how can it be avoided?
The simplest thing, the most important thing to remember is find out about what you're going to connect to. If you're in a hotel, all you do is you go and ask at the hotel, do you have an access point? How do I know this is your access point? And then when you connect to it, you make sure it does look like the hotel's access point. Personally, I go and find a fixed network point and plug into it. Or, if I was very, very certain that it was safe, because I'd spoken to hotel staff, then I would use it. But I'd always be very careful. Vary the level of paranoia according to what you're going to do. I would never ever send sensitive information, such as credit card transactions, over wireless. It's not safe.
So, our trio have finished hustling for this week. They've pinched a bootload of booze, sold us a load of old tat at the market, and gone shopping with our credit cards on the net. Don't worry though, all the members of the public they scammed got their money back. Just remember the rule of the real hustle. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.